Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So consider this video as another makeup tutorial video, makeup sesh. So yeah, so I will be using this Morphe Fit Jacqueline Hill palette. This is the Arm and Gorgeous palette. So it has this collection has four. It's a vault, so four palettes, but I've only purchased this one right here, and I've also had a review, first impression on this, or a review, so you could just check the link on my description box or just search my videos. So if you're interested, what was my first impression with this one right here. So since we're gonna play with this palette again, so probably my views would change, right? And you know what, even though I only purchased this for the sake of giving a review, testing this product, still, I've picked the palette that I considered beautiful. So I really love this shade right here, and what's unique in this palette is it has a like one and only green shade right there, the top secret. So it's kind of odd adding this color right here, but that's why this is the palette I chosen. So yeah, it's a very kind of long intro, so let's just get started. The thing I like about this palette is that its packaging, it's really pretty, and then yeah, the mirror is kind of small, but it's fine, it doesn't matter, and I like the shades too, they look so pretty. Now let's get started. The first shade that I'm gonna be dealing with would be this shade right here, Agent. This would be our transition shade. So I did the basic things like the foundation, powder, and concealer of Cam, and I think it's a lot more easier and faster if I do that like that. But you could also leave a comment down below if you prefer me showing the basic things that I use, from the primer, foundation, powder, concealer, those things. And then I'm gonna mix it with this Access shade right here. Trying to make it super gentle when it comes to tapping the shades, because I had this experience in some of the palettes before that the harder you tap your brush into the palette, it'll grab a lot of pigments, and then once you apply it onto your skin, the pigments are very difficult to blend. So I'm gonna try being careful with this palette. Now the third shade would be this Smooth Criminal. I had a history of this shade right here, and I'm gonna give it another shot. In general, browns are difficult to blend, so I'll be more careful. I've had experience, not in general, rather. In general, I've had experience with browns, and they are really difficult to blend once the pigments are onto your skin. I don't know, it'll take forever to blend until you'll just reach the point where I'm done. And so I've learned my lesson. I guess I just have to tap it gently and just build up the shade. And then let me do some correction again. I'll go back to the Asian shade, our transition shade, and then I'm gonna swipe it slightly to the harsh pigments which browns are causing, whatever. And then go back to the second shade, the Access shade, and then a little bit of cleaning too, blending. I will apply concealer onto my crease using this Photofocus Wet and White, blah, 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 blah. Using this Photofocus Wet and Wild concealer. So I'm using flat brush, angle brush, so I could create a perfect line. Trying, not really perfect, but closer. And distribute the concealer all over the crease, not exceeding beyond the line. So I'm grabbing my flat brush and gonna dip it in this top secret right here. This would be our next shade, and it's a moss green color. So I'm using flat brush so I could pat or tap the color, because in this case I don't need so much blending. I just have to place the color to where I apply my concealer. So, and then I'm gonna blend. The only thing that needs blending right here are the edges after I apply this moss green color. So gotta fill in those part where the concealer reaches. Very undecided which of the two I should be using for last color that I'm gonna apply on my crease. Is it VIP? Should I use VIP, which is super white, or this coin shade right here? It's gold, but it would be it would for sure blend well to this shade right here, the top secret. I guess I'm just gonna use coin, and then for the VIP, probably I'm gonna use it as to highlight my inner corner. So I'm not gonna apply another concealer on my crease because it's a lot of concealers already. So I'll just pat this coin shade straight on top of that top secret. So drag it like that, make a line before messing the leg up. Scared. I'm not used to applying shimmer shades like this, so scary. And then I'm scared they might not look even, but I am trying my best. So if you're gonna create this look, you could, it's up to you if you're gonna put concealer before applying this foil color, or just slap it straight onto your eyelid. For my lower lash line, I'm gonna be using two shades. The first transition would be the Secure shade, and then followed by the prominent shade would be the Proud. This one right here. Dipping my brush into the Secure shade, and then just connect the outer V to my lower V. Drag it straight to the not inner corner, like to the inner V. right, that's the word. Drag it to the inner V, and then I'm gonna use the brow shade. So closer to the lashes, like it's on a tight line. So this smokes out the look. And then I'll go back to the secure shade, add some more on the edge. For my mascara, I'll be using this Unlashed by Wonder Beauty. It's a volume and curl mascara. And then as always guys, I'm gonna apply my falsies off cam, and then I'll be right back after. So I'm back guys. Now I'm done. I'm not done with the eyes yet because I still have to put a highlighter on my inner corner, but for now, for the meantime, I'm gonna apply my bronzer, and I am using a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It's an old version of their bronzer, but I've never used this yet, so let's just drag the shades down here. Now for my blush on, I will be using this LORAC Prism, this one right here, and this is in a shade, yeah, Prism LORAC. So, floppy brush as always, and I'm just gonna tap the pigment like that. Always, I'm gonna include my nose. As for my highlighter, I'm gonna be using this Natasha Dedona Glow. It's very basic. It just looks like this. And then the brush is this one right here. So I'm not gonna make it look very striking, just a bit sheen. Because you know what? This is, if you know me, then that's it. And then for the bridge, I'm gonna use a different brush and tip of my nails. For my lips, I'm gonna be using this KATVOND Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and I'm in the shade Bow and Arrow. You know what guys, you should try this liquid lipstick. It's very light to the lips. It feels like you're not wearing anything, and then it doesn't leave your lips cracky. I'm gonna set my face using this Urban Decay All Nighter, and I don't fancy this setting spray very much, but yes, I'm gonna be using this today. This is the final look. I'm so happy with the result. Hope you like this look too, because I would say from the basic, like the way I apply my foundation, I guess I am improving. The way I apply my powders, I think I am improving. It doesn't look cakey anymore, and it looks natural. And for the eyes, I would say this palette, my views doesn't change much, because this time I was very careful, so that's why the result is amazing, like almost perfect. I am so happy and I like this look, and if you do, then please don't forget to click the like button and show some love by subscribing to my channel. Click the like button, and most importantly, I would love to hear from you. Just leave any comments in the comment box section. And yes, see you next time guys. I love you. Bye.